now today we'll talk about the cognitive development which happens in the child. So first theory which is given to us is by Piaget. Immediately after birth, during the short initial period, the infant is aloof from the surrounding world, but the fact that the child cries on coming out, his fetal environment shows that the external environment does affect him. So what they are saying, when the child, infant meaning a baby, okay, which is just born, okay, when the child is when the child is born, the child doesn't care about the environment around, but when during the process, when the child is just born, okay, when the child has come out of the womb of the mother and is in the environment around, the child cries because the child now knows that it is no longer in the stomach of the mother, it is in the world outside. Slowly when the child grows, the child starts interacting with the family members, okay, first with the mother, then with the other members of the family, and that is how the development of the brain happens. And we obviously interact with the family members from the time we are born till the time we die. Swiss psychologist Jean Piaget explanation of cognitive development is worth to a close study. Jean Piaget divides the period from birth to 12 years into 4 stages. So what did he say? He studied the babies, okay, basically, and Jean Piaget wanted to study the effect of development in the child that happens in the brain, okay, and he divided the child ka stages up to 12 years, okay. So this is how the division is. From birth to 2 years, this stage is called as the sensory motor stage. Characteristics: at birth he can easily only reflex action, but now he begins to think symbolically. He recognizes the world by connecting his sensory experience with physical actions. Concepts that objects are permanent is formed. So what happens is, the first is the sensory period. Okay, at the time when the child is born, the child does not know much about the environment around. Okay, the child at the time when the child is born, the child can only move the reflex action. Reflex action એટલે એના હાથ હશે, આંખું ઝબકશે, you can smell, okay, અને હાથ થોડાક આમ હાથ બંધ close થશે. That is the movement which the child has when the child is just born. Okay, that the child can blink his eye, the child can move his hands a little bit. That is the only movement the child has when the child is just born. But after, slowly, when the child reaches up to 2 years, the child learns to identify objects, okay, that this is a particular object, that this is something which you call it as a ball, okay, this person is my mother. So the child starts to recognize objects that are there around him and gives meaning to those objects, okay, and they realize that the objects are permanent. Let us say ki this phone is there, it's a permanent thing. Even if I take it away, the phone is still there. So objects are something which are permanent. So this is what is there in the sensory motor period. Next is 2 to 7 years, that is called as the pre-operational stage. As the child's thinking is self-centered, he does not consider others' viewpoint. He represents the world by the words and images, thereby he begins to understand the world. Next is from 2 to 7 years, this period is called the pre-operational stage. Over here, the child keeps thinking about himself. He is at the center. Okay, he will tell you stories, he will tell you images, he will tell you things which might not even exist. Sometimes people have this concept called imaginary friend, okay, where they believe that a particular person is their friend, and it might be an imaginary person, it might not be a real person. If you sit next to a child who is between 2 to 7 years old and you ask them, oh, you went to the jungle, what did you see? Some people will say, I saw dinosaur, big dinosaur. Now you know that thing is not real, but the child feels that thing is real. Okay, it's not a mental problem, okay, because here the child starts imagining things. Okay, oh, this is there, oh, that is there, this is like that is like that. Especially they get influenced by the cartoons also. Okay, next is 7 to 12 years, which is called as the concrete operational stage. Can logically think and explain concrete objects and events, can classify objects into various categories, arrives at an understanding that despite the change in object's appearance, some of its characteristics persists. So over here the child starts to think logically. Logically એટલે starts to understand things, starts to understand maths problems. Let's try to understand why it is happening, what it is happening, okay, and they are able to classify the object. Let us say અગર તમે એને પેન પેન્સિલ ઇરેઝર ને શાર્પનર આપશો તો એ પેન પેન્સિલને એક સાઈડ રાખશે, ઇરેઝર અને શાર્પનરને બીજી સાઈડ રાખશે. સો દેટ ઇઝ કોલ્ડ categorizing similar objects. Okay, they are able to put same objects in one thing and the other objects in the other thing. Okay, and they are able to understand also things very well. The next thing that they have said is that even if the object is changed, its characteristics persist. For example, let us say कि मैं गोल्ड લીધું તો હું ગોલ્ડને મેલ્ટ કરી દઉં તો બી એની જે વસ્તુ હતી લાઈક એની કેરેક્ટરિસ્ટિક છે જે ગોલ્ડની એ તો એ જ રહેવાની છે. સો ધીસ ઇઝ સમથિંગ વિચ ધ ચાઇલ્ડ વિલ અન્ડરસ્ટેન્ડ that if there is ice and if I melt the ice and I make it into water, the characteristics of water will still be the same. Okay, even if that water I change it into ice again, the characteristics of the water will still remain because it is from the water that you have formed ice. Okay, so all these things the child is able to understand at this point. Next is about 12, abstract operational thinking. Here they are able to think in a logical, systematic and a reflective ability develops. Their thinking ability develops. Here they start thinking, here they start understanding things very well, and by this time they have understood everything properly. Okay, so in depth they have explained us each and every stage which we will do right now. First is the sensory motor period. The period from birth to 2 years is called as the sensory motor stage. In this period the infant forms connections with various sensations occurring on his body and his motor behavior. So first is the sensory motor behavior, okay, or the sensory motor stage, which happens from the birth up to 2 years. By this time the child tries to form the connections of sensations. Sensation એટલે અગર હું કંઈ કામ અડું છું જે ગરમ છે હું હાથ લઈ લઈશ અને by this time I'll know okay this thing is hot. By my sensations, what are your sensations? Seeing, smelling, hearing, speaking, taste, all these are your sensations. So from these sensations you learn lot of things. So from birth to 2 years the child learns lot of things from these sensations which are there: smell, taste, okay, eye. That is why when you give medicine to the child, next time when you show the child the medicine, the child understands that the taste is going to be kadwa. Okay, so how does the child know about this? Because the child has tasted that medicine. Okay, so through sensation they come to know about their body, and through their motor behavior. What is motor behavior? By walking, by holding objects. Okay, by motor skills are those skills by holding objects, by moving, okay, using of fingers, using of hands, using of legs. The child is able to learn lot of things from that. He experiences sensation like seeing, hearing, tasting, touching and smelling. In initial days he performs reflex actions like sulking and swallowing only. So what they are saying, as the child grows the child's sensations are started like smelling, hearing, tasting, eyes. Enathi the child gets information. The child starts understanding things through that. Let's say if I give one particular sabji to the child tastes that sabji and the child knows that this sabji is kadwa. The next time the child will not eat that sabji because the child knows that this sabji is kadwa. Starting ma the child can only do two things: swallowing, that is called swallowing, okay, and sulking. This is called sulking. So first the child is only limiting himself to sulking and swallowing. So child will eat and do all those things, but then slowly the child moves around, the child starts eating, the child starts seeing things properly, the child starts hearing things properly, and that is how the development of the brain starts happening. But gradually, as relations between the physical and mental capacities are established, he learns what actions to make and when. During this period, an object or a person is experienced in his presence, but the notion that an object or a person continues to exist even after it is not directly experienced develops somewhat later. It is called the concept of object permanence. So what they are saying is that earlier when the child is there, whichever the child is there, what they are trying to say is through motor activities, that is through physical activities, the child learns things. When the child is moving, the child feels okay, this is a rough subject, okay, this is something that is soft, okay, this is something that is hard, this is something that is soft. So that is how the child learns, through physical activities, by touching things, by eating things, by seeing things. starting ma when the child is there, when you show a particular object or a particular person to the child, okay, and if that object and a person is removed from them, they feel that they don't exist. They feel that a person or an object exists unless and until they see it. પછી અગર એ લોકો વયા જાય તો they don't think that they exist. So this is something which is there in the child when the child is born, but slowly the child learns that even if the object or a person is not standing in front of them, or even after they are gone, they still exist or they still live. It is not कि ये लोगों गायब थे गया कि हमें नहीं आवे कि whatever. Okay. So first when the child is born, first when the child is young, the child feels that a particular object or a particular person only remains till that child can see them. Once that object or a person is removed, the child feels that that person or object is not there anymore. Okay, this is called as object, and later on the child learns that it is not like that. The object or a person exists even if they can't see it, and this is called as object permanence. And this concept is developed later on in the child. Okay, and it's developed during the sensory motor stage. Next is the pre-operational stage. In Piaget, operational refers not to physical activity but an activity performed at mental level. So here operational activity does not mean physical activity, but by Piaget it means all the mental activity. During this period, the child keeps the shape and an arrangement of an object more in focus. He cannot understand the law about action, weight or object. A child approximately 4 years of age believes that if an external appearance of an object is similar, the objects are similar. For example, if clay spheres of equal weight are placed side by side, he believes them to be equal, even in weight and shape. But if shape of one of them is changed, then they do not remain similar in weight. For a 4-year child, when one spherical and one other is egg-shaped, he believes that the egg-shaped one is heavier. So what they are trying to tell you is that the next stage is the operational stage. Okay, now here your mental level ka physical activities are spoken about. So over here what they have told is that here the child is not able to understand the law of weight and shape. Okay, so here they are saying कि let us say कि there is a 4-year-old child. હવે એ child ની પાસે અગર હું બે clay pots મૂકું છું, they look same in size. Okay, so the child will believe that the weight of both of them is same. Fine. He believes them to be equal. But if the shape of one of them is changed, then they do not believe it is similar. Let's say now same child is there. First માં શું હતું કે બે clay pots મૂક્યા હતા child પાસે, and the child feels that both these clay pots are same in size and same in weight. પણ અગર હું એ same clay pot લઉં અને એનો shape change કરી નાખું, તો the child will believe that the weight is not same. The child will believe the longer the thing, the heavier is the thing. Okay. When one is spherical and other is egg-shaped, it is believed that the egg-shaped one is heavier. Now, if the 4-year-old child ne હું બે shape દેખાડું, let's say both of them weight the same, okay, but one looks round in shape and the other looks egg type, so the child will believe that the egg-shaped thing is heavier. That is why when you are giving, let's say, cold drink to the child, okay, let's say one glass is tall but it is very very thin, and the other glass is not as tall but it is fat. Okay, so let's say कि liquid going in both of them is equal, but the child will feel that the liquid which is there in the tall glass is more, that the cold drink in the tall glass is more. Why? Because it looks more. Okay, so all these concepts are not developed in the operational stage.